Hello and welcome to the video. Today we will be ranking the SS quality castles from the best to the worst. If you like this idea for the video, please hit the share button, hit the like button and subscribe. Now let's get to the point. The first castle that we are going to rank is the Revival of Wondrous Castle. As you can see, the bonuses are 30% spearman attack, 10 total defense, and 10 allies army health reduction. What this means is that the people from your alliance that are near your castle are going to get the 10% army health. Also, we have the collection bonus, which is 10k army size and 10k rally size. Looking at it, I can rank this in the recommended castles because it is a spear oriented castle and is very useful to spear players that are seeking spearman attack only. So it is in the recommended ones. It is not so good to be in the must-have section. Next castle is Dragon's Peak. It gives us 10% total attack, 10% total health, and allies army defense 15%, as well as the collection bonus of 10k arm size and rally size expansion. Looking at this castle, I am just judging on the basic attributes without anything else. Have in mind. So on the basic attributes, this is a nice castle exterior, but not a recommended one. So it is the first castle in the nice category. Next castle is Blue Winter Rose, with collection bonus of 10k army size and rally size expansion, total attack 10% for the nearby castles of your members of the alliance. They would obtain 10% enemy army defense and health reduction. This castle is helpful to your alliance more than to you, so I wouldn't rank it in the recommended nor in the must-have section, but maybe in the nice one, because if you just want to help your friends in the alliance, you can do, but you won't obtain anything serious for yourself. So it is nice, it is better than the fair. The City of Stars is the next castle exterior that we are going to rank. It is giving us the attributes of 20% total attack, 5% total defense, and for the alliance members in the nearby area, 5% army health. By far, this is the best one we have seen. So I think I would rank it in the must-have section. I mean, it is a castle that, from what we have judged until now, it is very good. In the next castles that we are going to judge, there maybe can be a better one, but for now this is the best one. The next castle is Sunken City of the Old Way. It is giving us a different type of collection bonus. For example, this one gives us 5% total attack and health, whereas the previous ones gave us 10k rally size and arm size. Now let's see the attributes. The attributes are 30k arm size, 10% total attack, and for the nearby alliance members, 10% army defense. This castle is very good for people who are attacking on a solo attack, because it gives them 30k more space. They can fill with more meat shield or high tier of troops, which can be crucial in some situations. So it is a must-have castle. As you can see, we have 2 castles right now in the must-have section. Both of these castles are very good, but the City of Stars is better than the second city. The Winds of Winter is the next castle. Again, it has army size and rally size expansion by 10k, as well as attributes when used: 10% total attack and 10% total health, accompanied by enemies army defense reduction 10% for the people nearby this castle. I mean, it is a nice castle, yes, but it's not as good as the Blue Rose, for example. This one is a fair castle. The Dragon Crown is also an SS quality castle and is very interesting, giving us 10% total attack, 10% rallied army attack bonus and area bonus for the alliance army health increased by 10%, which means, and what I understand from this, is that this castle is very good for players making rallies on someone or something. For example, in KVK, many people can use this castle to rally King's Landing, for example, or someone's personal city, because their army attack is increased in rallies as well as, so this one is recommended for rally leaders seeking total attack. The City of Titans, the attribute it is giving us are 10% total defense as well as 10% total health. Enemy army attack reduction 10% for the people in the area. Nice! I can't rank it better than nice. I was thinking maybe it is fair, but I would rank it nice, because for, as I said, for the black diamonds you are going to spend on this, it is very nice SS quality castle. The next one in the list is the Icebound Keep, with again the same collection bonus, 10k army size and rally size expansion, as well as total attack and total health 10%, and for the area, enemy's army attack reduction 10%. This castle is quite nice when I think about this. I would have ranked it nice only, but if we think outside the box, for example, from the perspective of people who are next to this castle, for the members of the alliance, that this 10% can really help in battles, so I would rank it recommended, because it really helps people and it really gives you some nice bonuses. Next one on the list is the Ancient Vow. It is a cavalry oriented castle, which is granting us 30% cavalry attack, 10% total defense, and for the area, 10% enemy army health reduction. Meaning, also it really helps, again, like the Icebound Keep, it really helps people who are next to it, as it grants the enemy health reduction, which can help someone who has the Dragon's Crown castle. So this is very helpful and I think I can rank it in the recommended category. Next castle exterior is the Black Crown, which is giving us the attributes of 20% rallied army attack bonus, increased defense for all rallied troops, meaning everybody in the rally gets 20% weaker area bonus, health reduction XP. Well, this is interesting. It also has a different collection bonus, total health and attack 5%. This one is for rally leaders. I can say that, yeah, it is for rally leaders, because everyone who makes a rally, the troops in the rally, get 20% more total attack and defense. So it is really nice to have for a rally leader, and I can put it in the must-have for rally leaders. We also have the Hall of the Golden Bird. Now it is again giving us 5% total health and attack collection bonus, as well as 10% enemy casualty rate, 10% total defense, and for the area 5% army attack. Now 10% enemy casualty rate means 10% more troops are going to die from your enemy castle or building or whatever you are rallying. For example, if I rally someone's personal city, they would have 10% more deaths than they would have gotten if I didn't have this city. Now this city, I don't know where you can get it from, but it has very good bonuses. By looking at them, I can say that it is very expensive city exterior, and I can say that it is recommended. It is nice to have it. It is very nice. I even want to put it in the first position like this, because this is very nice to have. But considering the black diamonds that you might need for it, I'm pretty sure you can get something better for cheaper. Now, the next one is the Gates of Fate. It is an infantry oriented city exterior, so the collection bonus is different again. 5% total defense and 10% rallied size expansion, as well as when used the attributes of 30% infantry attack, 10% total defense, and 10% enemy's army attack reduction. Now I'm going to put it next to the other certain type of troops oriented castles in the recommended one, because it is not a must-have castle, because they are really nice alternatives from the S tier and the A tier, and I don't think that you should spend this much black diamonds for this castle, considering you can get something better. Now the next one is Knight of the Drowned God. It is giving us the collection bonus of 5% total health and defense, 25% favor attack increased, 5% total defense, and 5% Alice army attack. Now, looking at this, I can say a must-have castle without thinking much, because favor attack increased by 25%. This is absolutely nice, because you already, for example, have the City of Stars, which is giving you 20%, and I mean, it is giving you 20% just casual, basically without anything else, but without entering favor and such. But this one is really close to it, and I think can be obtained in more places than the City of Stars. I'm not sure about this though. So favor attacking, this is a must-have castle. If you don't have the City of Stars, I recommend getting this one. Next castle is the Keep of Kings. This one is a little bit strange. I mean, it is easier to get. Yeah, it is cheap also. So the attributes here, by the first look, I can judge that they are pretty nice. I mean, 10% rallied army attack, 10% increased defense for all rallied troops, and 10% for the area allies army defense is awesome and cheap, considering that you spend absolutely so much black diamonds for castles from top tiers and can save so much diamonds buying this one. So if we're going to judge, I would say it is from the recommended ones. I will put it in the last position there, but it is in the recommended castles. You can get this. It is an SS tier, cheap castle that is very useful. Song of Ice and Fire is the first castle exterior that I see. Max defense troop increased by the collection bonus. 1 million troops more can be standing in your city if you only own this city. Also, it gives you 15% total defense, 20% total attack. This is from the attributes that you get when using it. 5% total hit, 20% total attack, and 10% enemy total attack reduction. As you can see, this one has no area buff, but I haven't seen this castle anywhere. Must be really rare, but I would say it is for its price. It is nice. I cannot put it in the not worth section. Next one is the max defense troops, 500,000 max defense troops, and 10% total defense. Yet the used attributes are 20% enemy total attack reduction. Oh, this is nice, and army attack bonus for the area, 5% total attack. It has some type of magic, but I don't know what. Anyway, let's rate it. So, this is from the Beans event, I remember, and you have to spend very much black diamonds to obtain it. So, I would say that it is not worth that much of diamonds. From what I see, I would expect something bigger. Another castle that is very interesting is the Majestic Holy City. This one gives us collection bonus of increased cavalry versus infantry counter, meaning the bonuses, you know, when you attack someone with cavalry and they have infantry, you get some certain bonuses from the counter. And with this castle, if you only have it, you will obtain 10% more bonuses in the counter, as well as 10% cavalry attack. Also, we have very interesting attributes, which are all commanders' active army skills damage 30%, meaning 30% more damage on the magics, on the magic they have, the main magic they have. Enemy total attack reduction by 20% and 30% cavalry attack. I recommend getting this city, honestly. This is very nice. I don't know when this was added, I can't remember, but it's very good. Looking at it, it is kinda glorious and such, so it shouldn't be so cheap, but I can rank it. It looks to me like fair and on first place. The next castle exterior is Silence. It also contains certain skill. Max defense troops 500,000, increased on the wall, and 10% total defense from the collection bonus, as well as attributes when used 20% enemy total attack reduction and 5% allies army attack. Okay, this one is from the SWAT, as I call them. It is like the SWAT machine, and it is a nice castle, really, but in order to get it you need to have a lot of tokens, and those tokens are very hard to obtain and you need to put much diamonds. So I would say that it is recommended to have this. Is it? It's not a must have, but it is recommended. Next one is the Castle of Triumph with the collection bonus of infantry attack 10% and total defense 10%. Attributes when used enemy total attack reduction 20%, infantry attack 30%, and again has some type of skill. Okay, if you need a castle exterior for infantry, you can get the Gates of Fate. It will give you much bigger infantry attack than this one, and it's cheaper, so I would rank this as fair. Yeah, it is fair. The Flaming Throne is giving us max defense troops 500,000, total defense 10%, all commanders active bonus main magic 30% more damage, and 20% more enemy total attack reduction, as well as 5% area army attack increase. This one is, I don't want to put it in the recommended section. It looks more like a nice one, just a nice one. It is not recommended. I cannot recommend this. And last but not least, we have the Conquest Totem, which gives us collection bonus of 10% total health and defense. Attributes when the castle exterior is used. It will give us 20% enemy total attack reduction, 10% total health and defense. Gives nice attribute. It also has very beautiful exterior, but I cannot say that it is for the must-have section, neither for the nice one. Maybe in the total attack reduction, it doesn't grant you total attack. It reduces the enemies. Maybe if it reduced 10% and gave you 10%, it would have been better. But for now, I would put it in fair on second place. We have the City of Stars, the Sunken City of the Old Way, the Black Stag's Crown, and the Knight of the Drowned Dot in the must-have section. Time to rearrange it correctly. I would put this one in the second place. So the must-have castle from the SS tier is the City of Stars. If you cannot afford it, I would suggest the Knight of the Drowned God. It is very good also. And for the players that are so attack oriented, I would say they should go for the Sunken City of the Old Way. Meanwhile, the rally style oriented people should go for the Black Stag Crown's castle exterior. Also, I recommend these castles, but mainly I recommend these three. The one for the spearman attack, for infantry attack, and for cavalry attack, because there are people who are oriented in one formation only. We also have the nice castles that I think they are nice, and they are not so good, they are not great, they are not bad, they are nice. We also have fair, some overpriced castles that could have been my top pick if they weren't so hard to obtain, like the second one and the first one here. They are very hard to obtain, but they have very good bonuses. If they were a little bit cheaper, I would have put them in recommended or must have. And totally not worth spending even one black diamond for it is this one. Literally. This one is not worth anything. That was the ranking. Thank you for staying until the end. I'm really happy if you enjoyed the video. Please share your thoughts down below in the comments. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.